Hello everybody, this is Allshouse Gaming and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. In the previous episode, we headed back to the junkyard to discover that what we thought was our body was, up and about, and had just killed Kamilla, as well as the Pigeon Man. Managed to rescue the both of them and discovered a bit of Kamilla's past and the stain upon his record. And now we wait for a phone call that will take us to wherever it is this mysterious manipulator is gone. Chapter 16, 4:19 a.m. We're cutting it a little bit close to dawn. Helen kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. Hello? This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you. Luxurious parlor, control room. Well, you'd better get going. This long night is drawing to an end. Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight. I'm the one who should be thanking you. At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go. A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel. That single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. And I just reached the center of the web. Well, looks like you got there just in time. Welcome to the Yanoa, Detective Jowd. I gotta say, the striped outfit underneath does not go well with the jacket. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark. That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. God, never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as though you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. Submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew whether Yanoa was going to surface. Confound it! We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals. The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it. I have a little something for you. Kamilla has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver, made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Kamilla. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean? You! You can relax, that's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? This spirit isn't there right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter. Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please, let her go. Bah! There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers. What in the world was that? The Demsic fragment and gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? What a mistake to make, right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd, where did he go? What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them and fast. Huh? Oh, missile. Yeah, he wasn't part of that cutscene at all. So you're here, huh? It's Missile! Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago? I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog. Well, with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better. Anyway, let's hurry and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Kamilla. You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out? I'm sorry to say I don't think it can. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that little lady detective, or that lady detective and the little lady together. You got it! Telephone is ringing. Wow! It's Miss Kamilla, I just know it! My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me. I think you would call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing. You bet! Okay. Think what I need to do is I need to swap... No. You know what, that'll work. Because that's the only way Sissel's getting out of here. Because he can't reach. No, I don't want to talk. I think I just heard another little explosion in the distance. I got a bad feeling about this. Sissel, look! That black hello, it came off the hook. That's more red than black. Now, I'd better answer it fast. Hello? Is anybody there? It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel, where are you? Somebody please answer. I guess you can't hear my voice. You too, huh? Oh, good, I thought she was ignoring me. Somebody help me. Lynn is... She said Lynn. Miss Lynn! Well, we better hurry. Let's go, Sissel. It's no use. Nobody's answering. Miss Kamilla and Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn. Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. This is what, the 5th time she's died? Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady. Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Kamilla! Miss Kamilla! And Missile, too. I'm so glad to see you're all right. Well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice? That's right, Kamilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before, when he saved her that time. So that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Kamilla, I'm so glad I was born your little doggy. Hey, Missile, could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while? Huh? But don't you need my powers? I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her. Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. Translation, we're not going to need Missile for a bit. I wonder what happened this time. I better talk to the little lady a little more. And hold on, I gotta go take care of something. Alright then. And then, I'd better do something about the detective lady. Can I talk to you a minute? Yes, Sissy? Could you tell me what happened to you? What happened after I last saw you at your old house? Oh, let's see, after that, I think I fell asleep. I woke up to the sound of an engine. So she was already in the submarine by then, eh? I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired I couldn't move. And then... Kamilla! I was so relieved I don't remember what happened after that. She must have passed out, poor thing. You've been through so much, and you were very brave. I think Lynn's probably been through more than me. You've both been brave. Alright, time to see what happened. Oh, Sissel, you're here! Lynn, what in the world happened here? I don't know. Huh? I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. In that case... And where's Detective Jout? Is he alright? I don't know. Huh? The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden. Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the Super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Kamilla fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jout and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. How? Yeah, whatever. Then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jout and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Kamilla. I found Kamilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Now, that's quite an adventure. What happened next? I don't know. Huh? There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead. Oh boy, it sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Well, let's rewind time. Four minutes. The Esyanoa engine. Kamilla, are you okay? Hold up. Kamilla escaped, ran away to here. Did they just plant the gun there, expecting that? Who knows, because she passed out there. Obviously, she's being controlled by the manipulator. But didn't leave because by the time she passed out, and was undoubtedly being controlled by the manipulator, Lynn had already found her. Oh, whatever. Kamilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Kamilla back. She has nothing to do with any of this. Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance. Phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out! Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand. Of course not. You're not him. She's right. I'm not him, am I? He was going to shoot Detective Jowd. It's Kamilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again. You didn't have to add the again part. I mean, come on, this is the 5th time tonight you've died. Of course I'm gonna add that. Okay. So, let's see. The cause of death this time is that mysterious explosion. You're pretty up for a dead woman. You know how detectives love a good mystery. It's like a shot of vitamins. What do you mean for a dead woman? Well, you are dead. Anyway, guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Alright, let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals to a detective. I'm afraid with my memory loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. Okay, can't reach that. Can't reach anything, really. Ooh, but I could reach the gun. Come on. You know, I just realized something. We haven't looked at the book for a while. Let's see. I lost my life along the spot outskirts of town. Don't know who I am. The man I pursued, thinking he was me, took Lynn hostage in the park 10 years ago. And was hit by a meteorite and killed. Let's see. Your name's Lynn. She managed to sneak onto the submarine and find Kamilla. She lost her life trying to protect Kamilla from an explosion. He planned to carry a deal tonight involving the powers of the dead. He knew the source of those powers was the meteorite fragment, so he stole it from the man in red's body and made his escape, abandoning the Yanoa to the sea. see, he operates machinery, a strange room expertly. He was with Detective Jowd when the strange room suddenly disappeared from the rest of the submarine. Let's see. Apparently she believes her mother's death was caused by the contraption she created. Lynn found her in the submarine, but the man in red was controlling her. Friendly little Pomeranian named Missile Thingy needs his powers to protect the little lady. He chose not to be brought back to life. He came along to the sub with me to save his mistress, Lynn and Kamilla. See, in order to protest her Justice Minister husband's execution order, she moved out with her daughter. She's made up with her husband, but is apparently doomed to dangle from the chandelier tonight. Let's see. With peace restored to her family, and after finally being able to call her father, she's now sleeping soundly. She's worn out by all the drama. Let's see. 1 month ago, he was physically manipulated into ordering the death row convict's execution. Not wanting to get out, he's been in constant anguish. He decided to halt the execution. Let's see. His plan was to steal the corpse from the site, but Inspector Kamilla saw through his plot and bribed him to bring the body to the junkyard's maintenance building basement. Let's see. His insistence on a spotless record was so that he'd be able to prove his friend innocent. Fired a bullet with a radio transmitter into the man in red's body and urged Lynn to bring the case to a conclusion. Detective with a cap. After hearing Lynn's story at the restaurant, he takes on the task of looking for the little lady. Well, failed at that one. Man who protects the park. 10 years ago, he witnessed Lynn being saved by a falling meteorite. Now to protect the Rock of the Gods that performed this miracle, he lobbies to stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Let's see. Junkyard superintendent. He was a police medical examiner, but he quit the force to research the meteorite's radiation. He built the basement contraption based on Cabanella's reports in order to further the investigation into Chow's case. Appears to be in the middle of a delivery, but he's busy swinging his rich tenor voice while swinging away on the park's swing. Navy blue square. He's no longer sitting at his desk working. In grave situations, he performs the panic dance, a dance that's been passed down in his family for generations. Yeesh. Thought to have been manipulated in committing his crime. He's now being held in a top-secret facility. Yeah. Oddfellows laid siege, demand curry and rice. Thought to have been manipulated. Yeah. Death row inmate. He feels responsible for 2 murders, but his execution was called off. He snuck onto the sub to rescue his daughter, but then disappeared before my eyes, along with the rest of the room he was in. Let's see. Memory. She planned on bugging the suspicious couple's chicken. She's a co-worker of that detective doing the stakeout from the park. This took Kamilla for the Justice Minister's daughter and abducted her. He accidentally hit the little doggy with his motorcycle. Let's see. That could affect the future of the nation. The pair kidnapped Kamilla. She has a strong sixth sense and can apparently sense my presence. Kamilla's mother and Jowd's wife. 5 years ago, she was shot and killed when the contraption Kamilla made for her birthday made an impossible move. There's a good possibility the manipulator had a hand in her death. Other me. Man I was pursuing, who I was convinced was me. His true identity is the manipulator, the spirit of a man who was killed by a meteorite fragment 10 years ago. He controlled Kamilla as part of his revenge, but while he was out, his fragment was stolen. Been way too long since we looked at the phone book. Yeah, nobody ever calls the dead. Come on. No use. I can't get the line to work. That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling. What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now. Somebody please answer the phone. If you want something done, you have to do it yourself. Indeed we do. Turn the wheel. Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver. Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd. She's right. I better check it out. Hello? Anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. Go there. Because we can't do anything here. So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. updated the phone. Seriously? That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who is he calling restless ghosts? Well, that's true. Neither one of us is really resting in peace. Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew. I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Yeah. Technically that is a change of fate. It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there? I saw this little deal go down once before. Just a moment. Man in Red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Yep. Member of the crew of the submarine the Unoa. Afraid of the restless ghosts he hears are on board, he decides to quit his job. Even he's got a phone book entry. I don't get it. What's happening? They decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. They're just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. But that's cheating. I think we have more important things to think about right now. Where's the Temsic fragment going to go? It won't budge. Maybe it's broken? Oh well, guess I don't have to lower it right now. If I ever had to move it, I could probably get Lynn to do it for me. Nothing's happening. Sure seems like it should do something. It's just some kind of ornament. Well, at least we get to see where the fragment goes. Ah. Temsic fragment. The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned. Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Yeesh, they're really crammed in there. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it. Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. Main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady. I can't believe this is happening. Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Unoa will be his coffin. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. So that's the cause of that giant explosion. Huh? What is it? Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo, it's like... Well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you? Yeah, sure. And a different missile comes to more readily to mind. Looks like he's planning to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired. How do I get to it? I'll admit, I don't actually know how. We can't let it launch. What can we do? Let's just get to their torpedo as fast as we can. Maybe we can find a way to stop it somehow? Somehow? A true detective never gives up. Well, we certainly can't just ignore it. Great. But, I'm now kind of trapped here. There's no time, it's gonna launch. It's no use, there's nothing we can do from here. Okay, after the fate change. Okay, I think I got a good idea of what we gotta do. Shit. Because we should, emphasis on should, be able to hop into the Temsic fragment. Yep. Yeah, objective achieved, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, caused the giant explosion, blah, blah, blah. Hop into the lever. Hop into whatever this thing is. Power switchboard. Can't do anything with that. There's no time, it's gonna launch. Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. What? How? Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope. That was the I hope at the end of the the strongest part of that sentence. Okay, here goes. How? Like, how is the rat even in there? These things are, I'm assuming, supposed to be watertight, meaning it would have had to have been built into the torpedo. It came along for the ride without giving it much thought. But was this really the best move? I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too. How in the world did it get in here? That's what I'm saying. Do you know how a torpedo works? No, I can't say I do. Oh, detectives sure know a lot. I saw it explained once in a book. Once on impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. That in turn sets off the detonator. Detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop it? They didn't explain anything about that in the book. Well, detectives sure know a lot. Or not. Joint, huh? This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. So what does that mean exactly? It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this. I have to admit I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try. But before we can do that, looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh? It's a stubborn thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary. You do know the rat isn't the main focus here, don't you? Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. And you're right. If only our missile was here right now. I have to get this little creature to leave somehow. think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort. Well, the spinning black things, right? Apparently their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. It must be pretty heavy. Wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Why, yes we can. I just hope we have enough time to pull this off. Great, we've dumped the little creature off. Well, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. And now for that safety device. Right. There, we've clamped the safety device on. We did it! That should keep this torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem. Problem? What's that? The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that. Uh-oh. What was that noise? Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine. But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it! What's the matter? You still look unhappy. We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine. You're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable. Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can. Right, I'm worried about Kamilla. Wait, but that means Missile was here. That or it's a memory. Which means he didn't stay with Kamilla. We managed to stop the death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I've gotta get them out of here. And better go meet up with Lynn. The lights went out, but the machine apparently still works. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Yeah, but maybe I can use its movement to help me create a path. Now, is it Kamilla or the manipulator? Lynn? Kamilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Miss Kamilla! Oh, Missile, you're here? Oh, poor Miss Kamilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Sissel should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too. I'm so happy. Everybody's going to be with me now. In death. Kamilla! Miss Kamilla! I'll get you out of here. If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm going to cry. Well, whimper, as the case may be. And better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here, before it's too late. Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here. Up you go. I'm glad you're here, Sissel. Sorry for the wait. Looks like this room is gonna fill up with water fast. We better get out that door as quick as we can. We won't be getting out that door, I'm afraid. Water pressure is too great already. I can't open it. What? What does water pressure mean? Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water levels keep getting higher and higher in here. So the only way out of here is up, huh? Exactly. Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow. Good idea. Let's try it. Oh, and by the way, yes, I can't swim. Neither can Kamilla. Don't you have any good news for me? Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please? Okay. I can open the fuse box. Okay, well, that doesn't do us a whole lot of good. You did it, Sissel, thanks! I mean, fairly impressive she can climb up the ladder while carrying someone. Eek! What was that? Looks like the water seeping in isn't the only thing we have to worry about. Huh? Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore. Don't get mad at me. Maybe the contacts are bad or something? Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers. Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Well, let's be real. This is just an excuse to explain what happens next. Oh, hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something? That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do is get to that door and we're safe. Yep. Ooh. Well, if Lynn's spine isn't broken, Kamilla's certainly is. But yeah, putting us in the flashlight was just an excuse to get us down here. Ow. What happened now? It looks like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs. I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Kamilla doesn't look okay. Either we're really lucky, or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet. Come on now, as if the latter could be true. What now? Water sure is rising fast. Come on. You'll just have to go up to the top. Well, let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Oh well, I think I see a familiar flame over there. Sissel, there you are! How's it going? How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. You don't understand how dangerous this situation is, don't you? Of course, after all, just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath. Yeah, maybe he's been in danger of drowning before himself. Okay, ready to create a path for these ladies? Of course! Okay, we need to get Missile moving. Gotta swap these. Or actually, no. We want this one. Down at the bottom. Sure, what? Nope, nope. Want a medium famine in the middle and a small one up top. And then we need to go along this pathway and start operating this. Because, based on the sizes of the fans, pistons will jut out at different levels. There, how about that? Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me. Better hurry. I don't think that water is going to wait for you. Ouch! Now the steam is getting in the way. It's too hot to get through. What? There's no way to go around either. I think you can do something? Of course we can. We have to. Come on. Come on. I don't think I can go from fan to fan. Nope. Gotta do it this way. They're not giving me a whole lot of leeway here. Here comes that water again. Oh, I wish I could drink it all up for you. No, Missile, it's too salty. I think the more relevant point is that he's dead, so he can't drink. Whatever, just do something about the steam. Leave it to me, Miss Lynn. Thanks, Missile. There we go. Because I still need Sissel for this one. Because I need to get to that wheel. No. No time to talk. Turn the wheel. We gotta switch to Missile. No, I don't need to swap. Swap those two. Look at this. If I swap the pipes, it changes how the steam comes out, huh? Oh, I get it, because the cracks in each pipe are different, right? So each pipe sprays out the steam in a different way, eh? That will come in handy. Alright, and then I think I want to swap to Sissel and move him out of the way. Then I believe swap these two. Swap these. There, how does that look? It looks great. All that horrible steam is cleared out of the way. Yeah, but these pipes are probably still hot as all hell. Okay, it's not far now. Try to move forward. Ouch. You are getting horribly burned, Lynn. At least on your hand. Look up there. If I can just make it to that door, we can escape. Now, how in the world am I going to get up there? Don't yell at me. If you want to yell, you can yell at me. Missile, how can I yell at you when you're so sweet about it? I think you just did. Let's look for something to pull Miss Lynn up with. Yeah, something to whisk Miss Lynn up and glide her ever so gently to the top. With, hey, are you being so sarcastic? Well, I think I got a good idea of what to work with. Let's have Missile move out of the way. And we can use this hook. Just try not to hit Lynn with it. Alright, now this is what I'm talking about. Okay, raise away. Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry. Is there any way to ask for something? It's a life and death situation, Sissel. It's no use. I can't budge it. It must be stuck. Oh no. No! This way. Eek! Who? How? What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn, the little lady, suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep, deep sea. I still want to try and make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up to find a single ray of light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of this deep, deep darkness. Alright, a new illustration, and we have cleared Chapter 16. New song, The Final Struggle. A new illustration. Well then, somebody saved us. Yet another ghost with the powers of the dead? Who knows? We'll find out, but that's gonna have to wait until next episode. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please, leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.